This is from Antilila Chaitanya Charitamritam, chapter 19, verse 77, and it goes on a long way. I selected some. Hey Mata Mahaprabhu, Ratri Divase, Prema Sindhu Magana Rahe, Kabu Dube Bhase. Prema Sindhu Magana Rahe, Kabu Dube Bhase. Mahaprabhu Ratri Dine. Ratri Divase means Dine. In this way, Mahaprabhu stayed immersed, submerged, day and night in the ocean of ecstatic love for Krishna. Prem Sindhu Magana. Prem Sindhu Magana. Submerged, drowning in the ocean of love. Drowning in an ocean of love. Usually if you're drowning in the ocean, it's very inauspicious. You're finished, you're dead, you're gone, you're suffering. But drowning in an ocean of love, it's a welcome, it's a desirable end. May I end my life by drowning in the ocean of love. I pray for that. Sometimes he was under the waves in that ocean, sometimes he was floating. Base. One day in spring, Ekali Vaishakara Ornamasi Dine, was Vasant Purnima in Puri. And you can imagine what Mahaprabhu was thinking on Vasant Purnima in Puri. The Ras Lila. Ekale Vaishakara Purnamasi Dine Ratri Kali Mahaprabhu Chalila Udyane. One full moon night in the month of Vaishak, April, May, Mahaprabhu went to the Jagannath Vallabha gardens, the beloved gardens of Jagannath. Prafulita Brikshavali, Yena Vrindavan, Shukshari Pika Bringa, Kari Alapan. In Jagannath Vallabha Bagicha, in that beautiful garden, were fully prafulita, fully blossomed trees blossoming with fragrant flowers. Brikshavali, and wrapped around those trees were fragrant creepers and latas like Madhavi and Malati. Just Yena Vrindavan. So all the Udipana Puri, all the excitants and stimulants of that garden, Jagannath Vallabha Natakam, they were exciting the heart of Krishna. The heart of Krishna is Radharani's heart, her Mahabhav. Oh, enter the garden and the full moon is rising. And the fragrance of all these Vrindavan flowers, and Malati and Madhavi and Juhi and these beautiful blossoming trees. And the bumblebees, Shuk, Shari, Pika, Bringa, Alapan. Oh, that's very nice. And the birds like the parrots and the myna birds and the pika birds, Shuk, Shari, Pika, they were talking with one another. That's very nice. I like that. This is Alapan. All the birds were speaking with each other. Very sweet translation. Alapan, because Alapan is a type of speech. Because it's the Dham, it's Brajadam, Sri Kshetra. Pushpaganda Lanavahi, Malaya Pavan, Guruhana Tarulatai, Shikaya Nachan. A mild breeze was blowing through the garden, carrying the fragrance of aromatic flowers. That breeze, that pavan, Malaya, Wahe Malaya Pavan, that purifying, sweet, sandal-scented breeze. Because Malaya Pavan, Wahe Malaya Pavan. So Malaya means the mountains, the Malaya Parvat. and South India or Madhya Pradesh were full of billions of sandalwood trees, and the wind would blow through that forest, and after passing through that forest and going for kilometers away from that forest, all the land smelled like rich, beautiful sandalwood. So this is the type of breeze. Why? The wind was blowing, saturated with sandalwood. So that beautiful sandal-scented breeze was purifying all the directions of that Jagannath Vallabha garden. And that breeze became the guru to teach the tarulata, to teach the creepers and trees how to dance. So it sounds like a Walt Disney movie. The trees are dancing, and the creepers are dancing to the guru, the wind, the Nach guru, the wind. So this is the Udipan, this is the setting. Purna Chandra Chandrikaya Parama Ujwala Tarolatadi Jyotsnaya Kare Jalamal. Brightly illuminated by the Purna Chandra, the trees and creepers were glittering and glistening in the moonlight. In this beautiful atmosphere, Mahaprabhu and all his associates were relishing and understanding the heart of Mahaprabhu. One devotee, Swarup Damodar, began to sing. And as he was singing, then Mahaprabhu was wandering around Jagannath Vallabha garden. So what did Swarup Damodar sing? He sang a beautiful song from Gita Govinda, the first act of Gita Govinda, verse 28. Lalita Lavanga Lata Parishilana Komala Malaya Samire. Lalita Lavanga Lata Parishilana Komala Malaya Samire. Madhukara Nikara Karambita Kokila Kunjita Kunja Kutire. Jayadev Goswami ki. Madhukara Nikara Karambita Kokila Kujita Kunja Kutire. Kujita Kunja Kutire. Kujita Kunja Kutire. Viharati Harir Ihasarasa Vasante. Nrityati Yuvati Janane Saman Saki Virahi Janasya Durante. Sarasa Vasante Janasya Durante. Malaya Samire Kunjakutire Sarasa Vasante Janasya Durante. Beautiful. So Swarup Damodar in the Lalit, in the Gopi Bhav, Mahabhav of Lalita Sakhi, says, "Oh Sakhi, oh Radha." So this is what Swarup Damodar was singing in the Utkanta prema-filled ears of Mahaprabhu, relishing Radha's Mahabhav and wandering through the Jagannath Vallabha garden and thinking that Radharani was doing Ban Bihar and Vrindavan on the banks of the Yamuna. The Indian Ocean and Puri became the banks of the Yamuna, and the Jagannath Vallabha gardens on the Grand Road in Puri became the Van, the forests of Vrindavan. O Sakhi, alas, alas, Lalita Lavanga Lata Parishilana Komala Malaya Samire, Madhukara Nikara Karambita Kokila Kujita Kunja Kutira. The Malaya breeze is so enchanting, Sakhi, that as it arrives and impetuously embraces the tender, charming creepers again and again. So the breeze, that sandal-scented breeze, is embracing the charming creepers again and again. Parishilana, Lalita Lavanga Lata Parishilana Komala Malaya Shamire. The forest bower, the kunja kutire. The forest bower is permeated with the sweet kuhu sound of the cuckoos and the drone of the bumblebees as they bumble here and there and move here. Marukara nikara karambita kokila kujita kunja kutire. Act 1, verse 28 of Gita Govinda. And because this I made a mistake. It's not actually Swarup Damodar is singing in a mood of Lalita, but actually this verse is being spoken by a duti, by a Saki. It could be Lalita. She went because there's 17 sevas of the Sakis. So the Sakis, and because Mandris are also Sakis, Nitya Sakis, Pran Sakis. So the Parama Preshta Sakis also engage in messenger work. So Lalita has the idea of the Bhav and Leela behind this verse being spoken, which was spoken to Mahaprabhu when he entered Jagannath Vallabha garden, absorbed in Radha's Bhav, is Lalita has just returned from the banks of the Yamuna to the Kunjas to report to Radharani. So this is what Lalita is telling her as a messenger. Saki Duti is telling Radha how Krishna is in the forest enjoying with another Saki. Because that's why it says Viraha, Vira ati harir sarasavasante nrityati yuvati janena saman Saki virahi janasya durante. Moreover, Krishna, this is the Udipan, this is the setting, the environment of the where Krishna is right now in this springtime under the full moon of Vaishak Purnima. Moreover, Radharani, Krishna is also dancing in this forest bower, this Kunja Kutire, Nrityati Yuvati. Krishna is dancing and enjoying romantic pastimes with some very fortunate young lady. Yuvati Janena Samam, while immersed in a festival of love. So this is the verse that this messenger, the Duti, told Radharani. So this is what Mahaprabhu is listening to from the lips of Swarup Damodar as he's wandering about the Jagannath Vallabha garden. So all of this stimulant and excitement, the fragrance, the sight, the full moon, the latas and the creepers, and the sandal-scented breezes is just like springtime. It's just like Vasant Purnima and Vasant Ras in the kunjas and forests of Vrindavan with Radha and Krishna. So Mahaprabhu is fully immersed in Braja Bhav. And then to accelerate it and expand it more and more, then Lalita starts singing something from Gita Govinda, because we heard that in Krishna's Chaitanya's Antya Leela, he was always hearing from Gita Govinda. So it's not some static reading that, okay, sit down, where's the little wooden book stand? Put down the book stand. Mahaprabhu, now I will read from the Bhagavatam. Now I read from the Gita Govinda. No, it's not like that. Any place, any time during this Antya Leela in Puri, all these verses would just flow automatically at any place, at any time, from the mouth of Ramananda Roy or Swarup Damodar. The verses, the love poems of Chandidas or Vidyapati, or from Gita Govinda, or the Dasamaskanda, the Viraha Gita, the Venu Gita, or the Brahma Gita, all these verses would be recited. These Gitas, Gita Govinda, Venu Gita, Pranaya Gita, Gopi Gita, all these Gitas were being spoken. So here it's live time. It's not sitting in a room with a book stand. Mahaprabhu is just wandering, and heart to heart, Bhav Taratmya Lalita knows exactly the heart of Radharani. So Bhav Taratmya Lalita, in the form of Swarup Damodar, reports the message and fills the ears of Mahaprabhu with this sweet love song about the pastimes of Krishna and Vrindavan.